At large, what the Christian church of today overlooks is the reverent fear of God and being holy, the holiness that God requires for his children. There is this false Christian idea in church that Jesus pinned all of our sins to the cross once and for all. Therefore, we don't have to really change of doing evil, because as long as we as a Christian profess that Jesus died on the cross and that he resurrected, then we're good to go. God will accept us into heaven because his righteousness will sustain us. The reason why that is such a lie is because it makes Christians continue a life of sin without ever living holy and without the reverent fear of God. Jesus didn't preach this. Jesus taught that we would be judged according to our works. And he also said that we should daily take up our cross and follow him. The early apostles and disciples, they didn't teach this either, but they taught that we had to actually obey. That's why James speaks so specifically about having faith with works of righteousness. But I want to read to you what Peter says in the first epistle of Peter, chapter 1, starting in verse 13, about holiness and the reverent fear of God. Wherefore, gird up the loins of your mind, be sober, and hope to the end for the grace that is to be brought unto you at the revelation of Jesus Christ. As obedient children, not fashioning yourselves according to the former lusts in your ignorance, but as he which hath called you is holy, so be ye holy in all manner of conversation. Because it is written, be ye holy, for I am holy. And if ye call on the Father, who without respect of persons judgeth according to every man's work, pass the time of your sojourning here in fear. This is what Christians are forgetting. They're forgetting to have fear of God. They're forgetting to live holy. And they think that Jesus's work will just suffice for all of their lack of work. But there are Christians who have died that are in hell today, not because Jesus's death and resurrection were not sufficient, but because they never truly repented and put their faith in Jesus with works, with actions. So let us not forget, as the children of God, to have faith that is in conjunction with our deeds. Let us have works of righteousness. Let us really have the holiness in us that Jesus Christ is looking for. Are we separate from the world? Are we choosing to touch nothing that is unclean? Or are we starting to dabble in worldliness? Check into your own life and make sure that your hands are really pure, that you have clean hands and a pure heart. May the grace of Jesus be with you.